Hello, good evening. Quick one today, but got a bunch of assorted stuff to cover. So first and foremost, this past weekend we had the Oceania Webcam RLE. Event was won by Zach Paisley playing Ojiro 2. Ojiro 2 was also 8 out of the top 16, covering all 3 symbols. We expect something is going to be done to him, if not before the Orlando RLE, then presumably shortly thereafter. We'll see. Also notable, Tam Cardwell managed to finish second with Deku 1 dot, just kind of taking advantage of a bunch of Ojiro decks that were, all swing all the time and really exposed to Deku's plus 10 damage enhance, right? If you're not playing that much defense, that thing can and will get you. So good job to Tam on second, and certainly, congratulations to Zach Paisley for winning the event. Next one is in 2 weeks in Kissimmee, an in-person RLE down in Florida. So we'll see if anything changes before then, and or if anything differently happens if not. Jesco also added to the Provisional Showdown calendar the same article they've been kind of updating since early February, so I'll link that in the description, as well as the Oceania RLE article and top cut deck lists, as well as Sam Tate does a video coverage of the deck list, which some people might find easier to consume because the website article is just kind of text and not necessarily that easy to parse, and he has some links to the UBS Ultras and whatnot. But yeah, provisional showdowns through May are posted, so you can go check your, Control F for your state or local area and see what's coming up near you a little bit more down the road. Also, recently the loyalty shop prices finally dropped for Series 3, which presumably should have happened when Set 4 came out, but they kind of forgot about it and just said, okay, well, we'll do it on April 1st, I guess. So, link to the loyalty shop if you haven't been in a while. If you're still missing any, of the Series 3 Plus Ultra provisional promos or whatnot, you can get them at a reduced price in the loyalty store now, as well as, of course, anything older than that. And lastly, Jesco also put out an announcement about some changes to legality dates. They used to put sort of a 2-week delay on legality of things like DLC. It sounds like that's going to change. They're going to have the DLC is going to be legal immediately, as will the reunion box packs, we'll talk about in a moment. So this affects I believe Unfun Stuff is doing a webcam provisional this coming weekend, and that's going to be, the DLC is going to be legal for that. And it comes out the day before, in addition to the, I believe it's this weekend, it might be next weekend, but then on the 10th, of course, is the monthly Monday tournament for $125, and the DLC is not only legal for that, it's required, so the signups for that one are lagging as expected. They've only got half the slots filled because most people don't know if they're going to be able to have the DLC in hand or not. So, if you want to play in that, I would say as soon as, you can confirm that your store has the DLC in hand or you're going to get it, make sure to go sign up, because that did fill up pretty quickly last time, so I assume the number of people that are just kind of waiting to see if they get the cards is a lot higher than the available slots. But, on top of that, the reunion packs will also be legal on release, which means they will be legal for the Kansas City Regional, as they'll come out on May 19th, and that event is 1 week later. Speaking of the reunion pack, they previewed all of the promos in the pack over the last couple days of last week. You can find those on their Facebook, find them on the Discord. They're posting the Set 4 previews part of the Discord. I'm sure they're on Twitter as well. They're all in video form. People post them around. One up above, the insulation cloth, which should be an interesting addition to the card pool. So these cards, they're all promos. Some of them are pretty broad, some of them are pretty niche. They're mostly pretty good. Pretty interesting cards to add to the card pool. We also got some specifics on the kit and what is contained in Reunion Pack, a box. So the full box looks like the MSRP is around $55. I'm kind of going off of extrapolating from Rochester's prices, because they normally do map pricing for stuff when it comes out. So you get both versions of this come with the guaranteed futures now. But as for the 10 card little promo set, you get 6 random promos with the big box, as well as 8 booster packs, sleeves, the tokens, the dice. You get all that for $55. So basically, the story of these reunion boxes is, if you value the packs, if you want the booster packs, these are good deals. If you don't care about the packs at all, these are really shaky deals. A lot of players by May 19th are going to be in the latter camp. So, we'll see if they do this again. I would hope for some adjustments because, obviously these aren't these aren't the most consumer friendly things in the world as they're currently constituted. But they aren't banned from sale like some other promos are. So single sites will be able to sell them. You'll be able to pick up cards as singles. So once you've gotten your 1 or 2 full boxes, assuming that you want the sleeves and the tokens and whatnot, there's going to be a smaller version of the box that's just packs and promos. That is 4 booster packs and 4 promos for MSRP $25. Which again, if you value the packs at full value, that the 4 packs with MSRP at $20, so that's a pretty good deal. If you don't care about the packs, 25 MSRP dollars for 4 promos, and the guaranteed one is not that exciting. So it sort of depends on where you are in your how much project you buy and that sort of thing. For newer players, these are going to be pretty cool. But I expect a lot of long-time players are going to be hunting the singles market for these, depending on, how many the single stores feel that they can afford to open and try to sell, and which cards have what demand and whatnot. And yeah, that's really it for tonight. It's a not a small amount of news, but pretty quick to get through. So, we'll see. I assume if there's going to be any sort of card action announcement, it will happen by the end of this week. So, stay tuned tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, see if Jessica posts anything about that. If not, your OGO2 decks are probably safe for Orlando, and you have a week to figure out, if you haven't already, what you want to do to counter them. But yeah, so and good luck to anybody playing in that webcam event this weekend. I have an in-person provisional to go to, so I don't get to do that. But it should be a good time, should be a nice way for people who don't have easy access to local stores to get into a provisional. So, great on Chris Bromley for doing that. Yeah, until next time, have a good night.